Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Kidney Chronicles TV. On today's episode, we discuss kidney donation. Tune in with me to find out more about this. If you are in need of a transplant and have relatives or friends and loved ones who may be willing to donate to you, this video is for you. Tune in. Alright everybody, so as you guys saw in the intro, today's episode is off of kidney donation. This is a trend that is of course growing. It's been around forever as far as donating organs, not just with kidneys now, but really with everything. I even saw an article a few days ago. I think it was a lady who received a face transplant. So things are really moving in the medical field and the technology field and how they kind of just blend and mix together. But again, as far as kidney donation is concerned, as you guys know from the first video and probably a few of the others, that as far as my first transplant, I did receive at the age of 17. I had kidney failure at the age of 15. And throughout my journey, I've finally gotten to a point to where I can share what I know and what I've learned and just give back to you guys. For those who even may know what it's like, and even those who may be new to it, just to understand that you guys are not alone in this battle. Anyway, as far as kidney donation is concerned, it's pretty simple. If you have a family member or a friend or a loved one that that could be a match as far as kidney is concerned, please understand something. The blood type is what matters the most. So if you have someone that's B positive, but you have someone that's B negative, the positive and negative don't really matter at all, because that's not what the organ cares about. The main thing is just the blood type. So if you have a B and a B, or an A and an A, or O and an O, or whatever it may be, it all works out, which of course I think O is universal, so either way O is good to go. But as far as example, again, like I said, as far as for the letters to match up, that's the main thing that matters the most, and negative and positives don't matter at all. For kidney donation, if you are already seeing a certain facility, as far as a hospital or like a renal division or whatever, just ask them about the information that you need to fill out the forms. It's real quick and simple. You just go online to, of course, the website that they provide for you. Excuse me. As far as the website that they give you, just go in and fill out whatever information, and normally they get back to you in 2 to 3 days to set up your appointment to start your the donation workup. As far as blood work is concerned, I think that's the main thing that's only needed for that. I think blood work and maybe a urine sample. And of course, with the blood work, they do the cross match with, of course, your blood work and the person that you're trying to donate to. And if you guys both come back negative, that's great news, which means if you come back negative, that as far as the transplant is a go. Now, if one of you guys come back negative, but the other comes back positive, then it's not a match. So we will have to go to other options. But long story short, we need more donation. You know, a lot of people have this misconception that if they have one kidney, that they can't live. That's not true. If you have one kidney, after you donate, as far as your life can be great and prosperous as well too. And please also understand something else. If you do donate, as far as the person that you're donating to, I believe it's their insurance that covers all costs. So your insurance is not having to, of course, pay the tab for the transplant that you're donating. Another fact that a lot of people don't realize as well too is that if you give a transplant, as far as a kidney transplant to someone, and say, you know, if your kidney does fail, as far as the last kidney does fail, which we would hope it wouldn't, then as far as your name would automatically go to the top of the transplant list, is and that's based off because of, you know, you giving a transplant beforehand. So please keep those things in mind, and also understand, again, like I said, as far as transplants are needed, as far as kidneys are the #1 transplanted organ worldwide. So that's saying a lot. That's more than, again, heart, lungs, liver, pancreas, and so forth and so on. So again, if you haven't considered donating, I urge you to reconsider and actually donate one day, if it's available, if you have someone that you know that is in need of a transplant. And speaking of donations, an event that my wife and I have actually coming up, and actually by the time this video is posted, the event might have passed and may not, but anyway, we'll talk about it real quick. We're doing a, as far as for our kidney foundation, May Brown's Kidneys for Kids, we are finally in a spot to where we can hold our first It's going to be a 3-on-3 basketball tournament here in Dallas, Texas. And we're finally in position to be able to hold that tournament. The objective of that tournament is to bless a child that's in need, whether it be financially with medicines, financially with clothes, or just whatever the case may be. The objective is to bless that child with a some decent sized check to help them along their journey. No, we can't provide a transplant, but if we can try to find some type of way to ease some type of burden, we will. So whenever we have more concrete facts with the tournament, I'll be sure to post something for you guys, as far as the website to sign up from, as far as certain links, and of course everything else that's involved with it. So just be patient with us with that. That information will be up very soon. But in the meantime, besides that, I want you guys to keep fighting, keep pressing. Please do not give up, because unfortunately we do have some troopers who feel it's better to throw in the towel as opposed to keep fighting in this race. So if no one else has told you I love you, know that I do. Again, like I said, keep your head up. This is a hard journey that we're on, whether you have a transplant or whether you're waiting for one. Either one can be hard at like certain times. But again, I urge you guys, like I said, stay focused, stay mighty, stay prayed up. Until next time, have a good one.